Here's one back to Nerd News. I'm Mr. Dan. Now, today we're going to be reviewing Incredibles 2. Yes, after 14 years of waiting, we finally got a sequel to one of the best superhero films of all time, The Incredibles. What did I think of the second one? Well, I thought it was, incredible. I thought it was amazing. Some notable things I did like about this one better than I did like about the first one is, number one, it's design. And by design, I mean art style. It's the same art style. It's animation. Its animation was much better. I mean, obviously, it's been 14 years since the original one. But whenever I go back and watch that one, even last year or 2 years ago, I was like, this kind of looks gross. And then when I watch this seems more colorful, more colorful. Last time it was just like gray, sleek, red. But this time it seems like bright red, bright green, bright blue. It seems a lot more colorful and fun, and I really like that. Fun, that's a big thing about this movie. There's a lot more jokes in this than the last one. It was a lot funnier, and I'm really happy about that. This actually made me laugh out loud. This and Lego Batman are the only kids movies to ever make me laugh out loud. Now that I'm 15. So yeah, what I think. Better than the first one, a little bit less. I thought it was better. Now, frankly, I was 2 when the first one came out. I have seen it a lot more times, but I still think this is a lot better. Now, The Incredibles 1 and Incredibles 2, I don't think they're the most attached Pixar movies. What I mean by that is, in like Toy Story 3 at the end there, when they're holding their hands and they're about to go into the furnace, about to accept their fate, that's like, I don't know, a little more grasping at the heart. And Incredibles was never really able to do that. Yes, there were stakes, but it didn't really feel too risky as stakes. Like Toy Story or like Cars, or I'm trying to think of A Bug's Life or Inside Out. I don't know, it doesn't pull at the heartstrings. So if you're looking for that, maybe go see another one. This movie is just for fun and a great time, really. My sister was laughing out loud the entire time during this film, and it was amazing. I know I've made this joke before, but it was incredible. Also, a lot of people might be concerned that, a lot of my friends were like, oh, they're putting a woman in the forefront, it's just another ploy for feminism. It didn't feel that way. It didn't feel like they were trying to push, oh yes, let's have a girl protagonist. No, it just felt natural that Helen, or Elastigirl, was the protagonist of this story. She was supposed to be the main character of this story, and like Bob or Mr. Incredible was in the last story. This movie mainly focused on Violet, Mr. Incredible, Jack, and Elastigirl. Elastigirl being her new job, taking on the forefront. Overall, she was a pretty cool role. Didn't really see too much different from her first role in the first movie, except taking on the forefront, having more detective skills, and seeing her more in action, which is pretty cool. Mr. Incredible, we saw him a little less in action in this, and taking him on a more parenting figure and a more parenting job, which I really like and is really interesting and is perfect for Father's Day. So I thought I can't relate to because I'm not a dad myself, but I felt for him the most, more than I did for Helen. And then there's Violet, who was dealing with boy drama. I can't really go with that because I'm not a girl. But anyway, I thought her scenes were funny. And Jack, he getting news powers was just fun. A lot of people have compared him to the baby Groot of this universe, and I'm like, that makes total sense. So yeah. But one thing I am mad about, and I'm mad about one thing, and only one thing. Why didn't my boy Dash get some more things to do? Yeah, Dash, in this movie, he just seems, I don't know. Yes, he's bad at math, and that's all we got from him. He brought the car over. That's basically all he did. He didn't really do anything in the final battle. He pressed a button, I think. But, yeah, it wasn't anything he did. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I'm very disappointed because Dash, I can always relate to Dash. He was so cool, and I mean, he is bad at math just like me, so I guess. But I was just a little disappointed because, like, literally in the first one, he walks on water, he punches some evil guys in the face, and, yeah. Oh, not my only complaint. Another complaint, the villain wasn't as good as the first one. The first one, like, isn't, like, the great villain of all time, but it was better than this one. Screenslaver, I didn't really understand the motive. Like, I understood it, but it was just, like, I didn't agree with it, or didn't really think that it was a question. You know, I thought, I don't know. I thought I liked the first movie's villain better. No, not Sinestro. I forget his name. But yeah, I think this movie was overall incredible. Made that joke third time. But yeah, I thought it was great. Frozone was pretty cool. It felt nostalgic, but not to the point of like it's a copy. Like, Disney's been making copies of movies, basically like Force Awakens and a bunch of others, and Finding Dory, of just like copying movies. Just like, oh, so the plot of this one, we're just going to do the same thing, just with a new slab of paint. No, this actually feels literally a different movie and a new chapter to the Incredible Saga. I hope they don't make a new one too soon. Maybe let's wait like 5 or 6 years or something, because I don't want to feel, because this felt worth the wait, and it wasn't too like in your face that, oh, we're taking things from the first one. There are some things I did notice that's like from the same as the first one, like Jack running through a wall, and it was like a body wall. So like when that boss that Mr. Incredible threw in the first one, it's the same kind of like, oh, someone's body went through this wall type thing, which I kind of noticed, but that's not really an example. It's just, I think it's just supposed to, you know, acknowledge the first one existed. And Enma Mode and Bob on the video recorder, she's making marks and mean comments to him. So yeah, overall I thought this was a great movie. I didn't think it was bad whatsoever. I did have 2 complaints with Dash not being a better character, but I understand they have a lot of characters to push out there, even a villain, I guess. And the villain wasn't the best, but overall, one more time, it was incredible. So yeah, I'm going to rate it a good 9.5. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Does lack in some areas, personally. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Comment down below your opinions on the movie. If you did see it, this was a spoiler-free review. I mean, it is a kid's movie, so, and there's no twist at the end. Yeah, okay. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is Nerd News, signing off.